Hey, so, you know, I remember there's an interview back in the day, and you said, listen, and when my time comes, in terms of your time where people don't feel your music or feel your influence, you said you want to bow gracefully.
Of course, you have to do that.
You know, so you've always been a proponent of that the music is heavily based around the youth and what they're supporting.
Yes.
What about the newer artists, and how about them? How do you feel like? Do you feel like you're getting older now, and you might be losing that hold? Obviously, you're a legend, or do you feel like, hey, listen, I'm seeing great talent come up, and I'm hoping they do what they need to do, just like when I was at that point, I did what I need to do.
Of course, that's what I believe in, and I say it all the time. The kids are doing what they're doing, and I love it. I love it. I listen to their music right through.
No criticism, because people always say, like, you know, you're open when you're a little bit open-minded when you're younger, but when you're older, you're like the old guy shouting on the porch.
Exactly, and I never bought into that because I understood it. So in other words, my grandparents, they didn't like the songs my parents listened to. My parents didn't like the songs I listened to. So I understand that when the paradigm shifts, you know what I mean, people will hold on to what feels comfortable to them. Because, you know, people like stability. I like this type of music because I grew up on it, and this is rubbish. I never bought into that, man. I listen to the kids, and I think they're doing amazing. Because think about it. Dancehall is coming from, wait the town and tell the people. Yeah, me jump on a bus, and me go to London. And then it evolved into like Bounty Killer, Beanie Man. Then comes Cartel. You know what I mean? Idonia. Then comes fucking Popcorn. And it evolves. The only change is the only constant. So how can you hate on change?
That's true too.
It's crazy.
These are things I think lessons are being learned from. And by the way, I think, you know, it's finally happening in hip hop, but I think dancehall, like even how people, like, I don't know if you were incarcerated, but Beanie and Bounty did the verses.
Yeah, it was bad. Tough.
It was good, right?
Yeah, man, love it. Tough.
And one thing I do like about dancehall, and really, I'm gonna say all Caribbean music, is that they don't throw away their elders.
No.
Right?
No.
They respect their elders.
Yes.
You see, in hip hop is such a newer, it's not necessarily just newer genre, but if you're not young, you're not cool.
Yeah, I understand.
And I think with dancehall, it's like a different construct.
Yes, it is.
Which, you know, I seen you talk on the face. You was like, because I guess people like, yo, why you know dye your beard and you ain't trying to be young?
No, hell no. Why would I? Well, that's an amazing point you made, and it's something that we talk about all the time. Dancehall and reggae music, we hold on to our stars. You know what I mean? I'm 48 fucking years old, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm still here, right alongside the kids. My sons are literally outside right now, and they're doing amazing in music as well. And I'm right there.
Pushing them heavy.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing their thing. I mean, they weren't raised the way I was raised. You know, they're uptown kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're doing their thing, and it sounds good. But yeah, man, I don't hate on change. Change is necessary, and that's why I said it. When my time comes, I'm gone. I'm good. Catch me in fucking Fiji, on a beach somewhere, chilling.
What's the issue? I don't know if there is an issue, so you could tell me. Because I do like his music too.
Yes.
And when you got incarcerated, and even though he was giving us music, I like his music too, because he was giving us some music that it made me reminded of you.
I know.
An artist named Alkaline.
I know. You said remind me, of course, obviously, it's him. So I know.
Is there an issue there because I could never tell. Between his communication and your communication, and at one point they might tell me, so when I make songs after each other,
I've never seen that kid before. I mean, and one of the reasons you just said it too, and that's a good point. The generation that he came up in, they embrace him as their cartel.
Yeah.
So that's why you got a lot of props from them as well. It's not just because he does good songs. They just wanted their own cartel, and they got one.
But you embrace everybody. You embrace Poppy and everybody else.
Yeah.
Why does it seem like, you know, obviously maybe don't come from the Gaza branch, right? Yeah. The Gaza tree necessarily, as in you had the direct hand on it.
Yeah.
But the style and the whole feel kind of makes people feel like what you gave. Why isn't there, that maybe that relationship there? Why do you think?
I mean, I've never given it much thought. To be honest, I've never given it much thought. I mean, I'm not a fan. You know what I mean? I'm just not a fan. But he's cool. He's all right, I guess. But I'm not a fan of that.
So nowhere we seen him on Freedom Street.
What time does hell freeze over?
I don't think you holding up grudges like that, because again, you never.
No,
met
I don't. I don't. I just don't
Be
know
honest with me.
the guy.
You just didn't want to pay some homage, right?
No.
Like when him just come out and he was acting like he don't really know you, like he never.
Which you and I know that's impossible.
Okay, and we get that.
Exactly.
But if times change, people change. And if he said, listen, yo, that was my way of establishing myself.
Yes.
But of course I respect you. Is there a possibility that relationship, could even be mended?
No, because remember now, I don't need props from anyone except my fans.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones streaming the music. They're the ones, paying their hard-earned money to come to my show. So I don't know. And people always say that. I don't know why. But why would I need props from someone that everyone knows is biting my style, biting my image, biting my persona?
Do you think it's biting, or do you think it's because as you said, influence.
Yeah.
You influence everybody who tattoo themselves up on a bleach. I don't think they're biting your style. I think they're influence.
Yeah, I mean, there are pictures of them all those kids before they became famous, throwing up the Gaza sign. Come on. Remember that entire generation was raised on cartel music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think about it. Because if you're 17, 18 years old, yeah, you got a piece of cartel. But if you're in your 30s, I raised you.
You're true.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Of course. I've been out since 2002 giving you hits.
Every week.
Every week. So come on. So, yeah. I mean, imitation is a form of flattery, but I mean, I'm not flattered.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So.
Hey, all right. So you've kind of talked about one of these legends.
Yes.
But the other legend. So I love to see, despite, because there was a time I remember rinsing songs like. I don't even want to say it, but Tyler Pippa, Bounty, and all them.
Okay,
you guys were getting into it. But, I love the fact that you've came back around and you've also said, listen, history cannot be rewritten. This guy gave me my start, and I respect him for that.
Yes.
Okay? And I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
I always thought you and Beanie Man it was a little bit odd. I don't know if you guys have, since talked. Have you guys?
No, since I came out?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. But Beanie Man is a legend. Like, who can deny that? I have a couple of hit songs with Beanie Man as well. Yeah. Beanie Man is a legend. I have no problem with the guy.
Do you think there's a conversation that needs to be had? Because I think it always felt like it was just a miscommunication mostly.
I mean, a lot of people, even the other day on Winfred's show, he was like, yo, you're the king of dancehall. And, that title has always been bestowed upon me, even before I went to prison. And he was the previous king. So if you look on his page right now, Instagram, it's King Beanie. If you look on my page, it's the king of the dancehall. You know what I mean? So there's that.
Do you think you should have waited for the king to get past to you? Or because it seemed like you're just taking it?
Of course, that's how a lot of time you have to just take it. But I didn't take it in terms of...
You ain't steal it. You deserved
exactly.
it.
I thank you very much. I deserved it. That's why a lot of people say that. And it's always been a conversation. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
If you guys ever take the stage, I think that would be a big deal.
Beanie?
Yeah.
Or Bounty, anyone of them.
No, you're a Bounty.
Oh, you're talking specific about me and Beanie Man?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, no, like I said, I have no issue with Beanie Man. Beanie's just Beanie Man.
One king to another king.
Yeah, Beanie
right?
is Beanie.
Two different generations. All right.
Exactly.